When we have discussions about the makeup of God, the nature of God, his inner nature, right? How can God be a simple yet complex being? How can he be one being who yet is nevertheless comprised or composed of three distinct persons that have some overlapping roles and functions, but yet at the end of the day are their own separate being, and yet they're all one God. They all answer to one God. They are one God. He is one God, not they are one God. Yet three separate persons. That's where we're stretching our understanding of the nature of God. That's what we call ontology. So when we're dealing with trying to understand how God is put together and what he's made of, that's what we might call the ontological Trinity discussion. But when we turn from that and simply try to deal with how is it that God deals with humanity and this creation and does what he does, let's begin to examine his functions in the world. Not primarily on how he's put together, but let's just deal with his miracles and his creation and his actions and his statements and things like that. Well, then we start to deal with what we call the economic Trinity. So that's what Matt Slick is alerting us to the idea of. Now, let me just read this last paragraph, then we'll bring our commentary to a close. Is Yeshua God? Is Yeshua God? Yes, these are my own words. Yes, Yeshua is the fullness of Yahweh existing in bodily form. I'm making some very bold statements, and they're laced with equivocation, right? Ambiguity is what I'm trying to say when I say equivocation. Is Yeshua God? Yeah, he is. He's the fullness of God existing in bodily form. Are we saying that Yeshua has existed from eternity past as Yahweh has? Not exactly, but hear me out before you cry foul.